Hello everyone. So today's topic is the axis vertebra. This is the second cervical vertebra. The distinguished feature of this vertebra is the presence of odontoid process. This is the odontoid process, and this is the superior surface. Superior surface. This is the anterior surface, and this is the posterior. So this is the odontoid process. This is the superior articular facets. There are two superior articular facets. These are the transverse process. This is the body of the axis vertebra. This is the inferior articular facets, and these are the bifid spinous process. So coming to the odontoid process, this is a very strong tooth-like process attached by its base to the superior surface of the body. Its apex is projecting upwards and is pointed. It is about half an inch long, and it represents the body of the atlas vertebra. And it acts as a pivot around which the atlas and the skull rotates. If we take the atlas, this is how it rotates. Now it has a small oval facet in the anterior surface. This is the strong. It has a small oval facet in its anterior surface, which articulates with the facet of the posterior surface of the anterior arch of atlas bone. Now, coming to the body, from its superior surface, the odontoid process arises in the median part, and in the lateral side of the upper surface, the large circular facets is present, which articulates with the inferior facets of the lateral mass of the atlas. Now the lamina are the strongest, and it is the strongest among all the cervical vertebrae. It gives attachment to the ligamentum flava. Now coming to the spine. These are large and very strong. Now attachment to the spine is ligamentum nuchae to the gap between the spine. The inferior oblique muscle on the lateral part it originates, and the origin of the rectus capitis posterior major on the posterior border. Now insertion of the semi-spinalis cervicis, interspinalis, and multifidus. Now coming to the transverse process, these are very small and do not present anterior and posterior tubercle. Attachment at the tip, origin of the scalenus medius, levator scapulae, and insertion of the splenius cervicis posteriorly. Now this is the axis bone, and I hope you like it. Thank you.